Good morning. If you've just woken up and you're wondering where we are today, find out in 3 minutes' time.
Yep, and you can also find out how you can win some of the hottest tickets for the best party this summer for Party in the Park after the break.
Next, Malibu. Monster Man versus Breaking Boy.
Two puppies are in the house, dissing each other, shooting off their mouths. Both teams together now, check out the move. It's the whole wheat syrup makes monster groove. Ain't nothing else that gets us popping like little puffs of wheat with a honey topping. How's that for a monster move?
New bird scoops. A cool custard dip with apple biscuit sticks.
Bleep. Bleep, bleep. Bleep. Bleep, bleep. Bleep, bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
New bird scoops. The custard snack you can enjoy almost anywhere.
Summerfield's Price Check has great offers every week, like half-price Summerfield fresh turkey steaks.
I'll grill them.
The biggest party in Britain. 100,000 fans are going to be there. Are you? Join the biggest bands and the brightest stars for the phenomenal 95.8 Capital FM Party in the Park for the Prince's Trust. For your chance to go, just watch Malibu and tell us what kind of party are the guys going to. Call 0640 Sunday. That's 0640 786 329. And get ready to party.
Good morning, Sunday morning. Welcome to T4. Not in the Channel 4 HQ this morning. No, we've swapped that glass and steel for the rather more picturesque setting of Three Mills Island here in London's East End.
Yeah, we're down in the East End now. Apparently, within these 200-year-old buildings, there is an old gin distillery, which I'm sure we'll have to visit before the day's out.
What, research, you know.
Of course, historical
Yeah,
purposes.
absolutely.
But before all that, we've got some music for you. This is a world exclusive, the first TV performance of Dina Carroll's new song, Without Love. Coming up on today's show, Johnny Bravo's getting in touch with his sensitive side at 10:30. Yeah, like that's bound to work then, Johnny. Then after that, June meets Gary Barlow and Justin's performing on Planet Pop. That's at 10:45. Got more from Gary in just a second. Our poor Tony's executive ambitions dead in the water. Find out in Hollyoaks at 11. And he's back again. Gary Barlow performs his new single for us here at 12 o'clock. Then at 10 past, Dawson has a birthday he'll never forget no matter how hard he tries. And at 10 past 1, we catch up with what passes for reality in this week's Seattle Real World. Fantastic Dina Carroll. Didn't she look great?
It's great to see her back again. More musical talent later on this morning on T4 when the legendary DJ Carl Cox is in to have a bit of a chat. But right now, surf's up.
It is, because it's time for Malibu and Jack. Now, I reckon there's far too many layers in this week's Malibu. Coming up still today on T4, we've got models in uniform and the presenter's choice. Make sure you don't miss that. We've managed to get out the Channel 4 building today, which is nice. And we've come down to Three Mills Island here in East London to soak up a little bit of history. And it really is lovely. Still to come today on T4, we've got Planet Pop, we've got Hollyoaks, and after the break, Johnny Bravo's getting in touch with his feminine side. So we'll see you then.
Feel free to stay in bed too long, to drink as much tea as you want, to play Frisbee in the lounge, to put your feet on the table. Would you do that at home? Yes. Watch T4 It's what Sunday's for.
Next, Johnny Bravo.
Right, everyone, here's a quick maths question. Take one Snoopy in America, one in Australia, another in Alaska, one in Italy, add one more from Denmark and from England, plus 24 other Snoopies makes how many?
30! Get your paws on one of 30 Snoopy figures with every Happy Meal, only at McDonald's.
And again, Oscar, come on. Big blow.
It's lighting up again. Go on.
Good boy.
Blow them cans.
Big blow.
My name is Dawson Leary. I'm feeling kind of weary. The girl that I cared for left me and ran away. Straight into the arms of a guy who turned out to be gay.
Dawson's Blues today, 12:10 on T4.
Welcome back to T4 on location here in London's East End at 3 Mills Island.
Today we bring you our final instalment of Models in Uniform, and we're going to bring you a double whammy, indulging ourselves just a little bit. Presenter's choice.
You don't want to miss what we've got in store for our models. Coming up, we've got good news for Gary Barlow fans because he's playing for us and he's going to be on Planet Pop in about 10 minutes' time.
That's after Johnny Bravo, which today is concerned with sensitivity, with sincerity, and with good manners.
Let's hope Dermot's watching, eh?
1, 2, 3, Baby. Sassy. Studley. Oh. Check the pants. Man, I'm pretty. Do the monkey with me. Come on. Hey there, baby. Yeah, whatever.
Dermot's favourite cartoon character, Johnny Bravo, will be back to his insensitive self next week on T4. In a few moments from now, Planet Pop enters our orbit, and June will be talking to Gary Barlow. There's also a performance for Justin. That's all on the way on T4.
She's gorgeous. Easy, Tiger.
You're never going to get anywhere if you think you're already there.
What happened, and that's it.
That's hilarious, that is.
You might as well start broadcasting it now you've got the details.
It's Hollyoaks.
What, you mean we're on?
Sundays at 11 on T4. Next, Planet Pop.
Good morning, welcome to T4, out and about today, just down the road from Channel 4 HQ.
Now, Dawson's Creek's been hotting up over the last few weeks. We've had some fantastic comments. This email has come from Georgia, and she says, did you know that on the day the episode To Be or Not To Be was shown, which was the one when Jack came out, it was also the day that Kevin Williamson, who created Dawson's Creek, when he revealed to America that he was gay too. Every character in Dawson's Creek represents part of his character. Dawson is his creativity, Joey his friendships, Jen his rebellious nature, Pacey his wit, Andy his flair for the dramatic, and Jax his sexuality. Do keep those comments about Dawson's Creek coming.
Yeah, check out Dawson's later this morning on T4, but now it's Planet Pop.
Hiya, I'm in the lovely Cheshire countryside to meet the Lord of the Manor, Gary Barlow. See, we're going to be having a bit of a picnic, but the thing is, I'm running late. And also later on in the show, the lovely Justin's going to be performing his new single. But take a look at Gary's video with Justin.
don't forget Gary Barlow is going to be performing his new single for us here in just over an hour's time. Now, last Sunday was Father's Day and we gave away a whole set of power tools to the nation's luckiest dad. Now, with power tools, you've got your drills, you've got your saws. You have to be very careful. So it seemed only prudent that we sent our runner Jamie to deliver those tools to John Tappenden down in Folkestone in Kent.
James from T4.
An hammer in the evening, all over this land. An hammer out danger.
New screwdriver, new drill. What he said. My old tools have been worn out a long time, lad. Have they? Yeah.
All over this land.
Hey, Johnny, you gonna hang the door?
Now, I'll have this door hung in absolutely no time. Looking good already, isn't it?
Okay. There's something wrong there, mate.
What's the matter? You've hung that door the wrong way up.
Oh, I've hung this one, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, thanks, T4.
You can always trust our Jamie. And good luck, Mr. Tappenden, in getting tooled up. Still to come today, we've got Dawson's Creek and a chat with DJ legend Carl Cox. So whatever you don't, you go anywhere.
Next, Hollyoaks.
There's going to be more Hollyoaks on T4 next Sunday. Now, as you can see, we've come out of the Channel 4 building this week for T4, and we've come down to 3 Mills Island, and that there is the Mill House, and Margherita's up in the loft with...
You'll be singing the song for us later, the new one.
Sure will.
Gary singing Stronger later this morning on T4. But right now, Ben, with news of another star that we're going to have on this morning's show.
Yep, thanks, Margherita. I'm going to be back up there with top DJ Carl Cox a little bit later on. I think Gary, what with his passion for the Waltons, looked very comfortable up there in the Mill House loft, I thought. Coming up after the break, we've got a corking Dawson's Creek, where Dawson has a 16th birthday that most of us can only dream of. You do not want to miss it.
Sex for dummies.
Neil would love these velvet sheets.
What's up with this chick? She's nuts.
I definitely see a machismo side to him.
If she wants sex, she'll say sex, 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 sex. No doubt about it. He's a big boy. Oh, it's so cool. This is what it's about, open communication.
Girls have a funny way of making you say yes.
I just want to know whose bosom it is.
How could you not be attracted to these women?
They're sexy in Seattle. The new series of The Real World. Today at 1:10 on T4. Next, Dawson's Creek.
Welcome back to T4. We've managed to get out of the steel and glass fortress that is Channel 4 this week to get a little bit of culture down in the East End of London at 3 Mills Island.
And joining us here on our day out, performing his brand new single, here's Gary Barlow. This is Stronger.
So strong.
Thank you very much to Gary. Up every weekend to watch the Waltons, you know.
Yeah, I do know. We had a chat earlier. He's a big fan.
He is a big fan. You can catch Gary next week at the Party in the Park in Hyde Park, where we're going to be too.
Yeah, we will be there. Myself, Ben, Dermot, the whole T4 family. Would love to have you join us as well for the biggest party, biggest concert in the UK this year.
It is going to be huge. So if you're not one of the 100,000 ticket holders, you can get in on the action if you watch T4 next Sunday.
Now, Dawson's Creek. Last week, Jack came out. This week, it's all coming up. Time to check out life down in Capeside.
Oh, I feel a bit odd.
Dawson's Creek, next Sunday at 12:10 on T4. Next, Slave.
Welcome back to T4. As you can see, we've been mercilessly booted out of the Channel 4 building this week, and we've come down to the sunny East End of London, to 3 Mills Island.
And we thought we'd end T4 today with Slave. Basically, half an hour of pure style.
Style, believe me, it can make a lot of difference. A couple of new trends here, a new look or two there. What's 7 days of style news between friends? Well, it can make the difference between being in or out. Because at the end of the day, style matters.
It's what you do with it that counts.
On Slave this week, have Britain's soap stars got style? Is this the next trend after skateboarding? Why strawberries are out and kiwis are in? Jim and Margaret share more of their fashion wisdom, and I discover why this tower block is the hippest address in town. But before all that, here's your host, Mr. Chris Cleverly.
By No Rhythm Digital. Great tune, great video. Till next week, keep smiling.
If you'd like further information about studying fashion or media, please call Learning Direct on free call 0800 100 900. The lines are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. till noon on Saturdays. That free phone number again is 0800 100 900.
That's it for T4 this morning on our day out here at 3 Mills Island in London's East End. Next week we're also on location. We are going to be at the concert of the summer, the Party in the Park in Hyde Park.
It's going to be awesome, 100,000 people and bands. But right now we're going to leave you with something we uncovered just the other day. This is a band called 18s and they're sort of picking up where ABBA left off. This is their new hit and we reckon it's going to be absolutely massive. We're going to do a little bit of digging on them over the next week or so, and so we can bring you more information on T4. But until then, enjoy this fantastic world premiere. I'll see you next week.
I'm looking for a man who calls himself Bucho.
The network premiere of Desperado, tonight at 10 on 4.
The big event of the Irish racing year next on 4 is the English and French Derby winners' battle for supremacy at the Curragh, plus a full card of Channel 4 racing at Doncaster.